sorry, I'm so sorry. Hi guys, it is VidCon 2015 and I am Jacob Converse. You guys can check out my YouTube channel at Jacob Converse. That's the name of my channel. It's not very original, I was born with that name. And with me today I have the ever stunning YouNow sensation. What is your YouNow channel? My
YouNow channel is younow.com/Brittany J Smith.
Yeah. She's insane, like she's great. And I saw her walking on Thursday and I was like, that girl, we're gonna be friends. She's so pretty, like I wanna be friends with her. And then today when I was outside and I saw her again, I was like, no, you gotta be here, like come on. And she was like, yes. And it was a funny story because she thought like I was too cool for her and I thought she was too cool for me. And it turns out like we're not too cool. So we're friends.
We're like a friends match made in heaven.
Yeah, and after this interview, we're going to friends match made in heaven and she's gonna sneak me upstairs to the YouNow booth.
Yes.
Where only like the YouNow super cool people are allowed to go?
I mean, everybody's invited. Everybody's invited.
But they're not, like, there's the security.
That's true. But yeah, a lot of big YouNowers like to go up there and just hang out, so I'll introduce you to everybody.
That's so cool. I am so excited. Like, I don't like, my heart is skipping. I'm like, I'm gonna go upstairs. And so we're here today, and I kind of already told her that this is not like a compelling interview. I'm not gonna ask you about like your relationships, and I'm not gonna ask you about how like your mom's doing with the whole whatever she's dealing with. I don't know anything about your mom. She's probably not dealing with anything. Like,
you know.
But anyways, so first question, just because if you watch my channel, which you probably don't, because like not a lot of people
But I
do,
will after
you
this.
You will, and we're like lifelong friends.
Exactly.
And I would love to make a video with you if you're ever, like maybe today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you have to go back to Alabama?
Yes, on Monday.
Alabama.
Well, we actually drove, so we're kind of just here.
Oh, okay. I live here. Not in Anaheim, but in LA.
Okay.
Okay, so this can happen. This can be a real thing.
This can totally happen.
So where do you live in Alabama? Okay, so like take a look at, she lives in Alabama, and you don't have a southern accent, like what?
I don't. Actually, my parents are both, well, my mom's from South America, and both of my parents grew up in Jacksonville, Florida. So I'm mostly Floridian, so we don't have the whole southern twang, y'all, kind of thing, unless I get really tired and then it starts coming out, for sure.
Yeah, see, like my parents are super country, and so like you hear me say certain things and you're like, what?
Oh
and
my gosh,
yeah, so
awesome.
but I reinvented myself.
Oh, did you? Well, sometimes you just have to do that.
Yeah.
You do you. You do you.
Yeah, no, I do me. Like I do me all. I just have to.
And I love it.
Thank you. I love you. Oh.
We just had a moment.
But we just had a connection. That was on camera.
That was on camera.
So, anyways, I lost my note cards with all the questions I had on them.
Okay.
Which is like totally typical. Like if you watch my YouTube channel, you see like I look like I was prepared, and then like it all just went to shambles. Like that's the story of my life.
Okay.
So
yeah.
no, but I'm totally good because I wrote the questions.
Nice.
So I remember something.
They're all right here.
They're all right here. All right. So first question.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that you have 15 seconds to answer this, but really I'm not gonna time it. So you are stranded tomorrow on not on the wilderness, but in the wilderness of Africa, where the elephants are.
Okay.
And you can only bring 5 things. What are those 5 things?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm stranded in Africa.
Yeah.
Where the elephants are. I like that was very specific.
I love elephants. I have another story to tell you guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Elephants are the best. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I can bring 5 things.
5 things.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna bring my husband, Cole. I'm married.
I didn't know you were married.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna bring him because he keeps me sane, and he's very like practical and smart. He's not here at VidCon, but he is here in town. And so, so I'd bring my husband Cole. I would bring. Am I allowed to bring like things that are totally like fantasy and don't exist?
Just like think about having to survive. Unless you want to die there, like that's cool too.
I mean, maybe if I don't bring the right things, then I will. Yeah. Which is awful.
No,
okay, so if I'm allowed to just bring anything that's like ridiculous and doesn't even exist for real, I'm gonna bring like maybe a genie, like literally genie from Aladdin. so that I can make wishes.
Yeah.
But there's only 3 of those, so that gives me like 3 extra wishes. That's like savings in the bank,
And
like
the
if
last
I
one,
need it.
like you can take your vacation to Africa, and then you can be like, all right, last wish, take me home.
Exactly, see? And then I would bring lots of water, of course. I mean, everybody's gonna bring water, whatever.
No, you'd be surprised.
Really?
I've heard like cell phone and Wi-Fi hotspot. Like, I'm camping.
Priorities, priorities.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going with you. Like.
Priorities, oh my God. Well, you know what? As far as technology goes, I would probably bring I have a film camera. I do film photography as well. So I would bring my film camera so I can document the elephants.
How are you gonna like develop it?
Well, when I wish to come back home, then I'll just get them developed, yeah.
Oh,
and then I'll send you pictures of the elephants. Okay, so husband, water, genie, camera, and I would bring sunscreen.
Sunscreen, yes.
Because I don't want to
like
burn.
really white.
I am very white, yes.
Yeah,
I'm very like fair skinned.
Like I thought I was really white, but like I wonder like if you look at like we kind of almost have the same.
Oh, we do.
We do.
Oh, I love that.
Twins.
We are.
Best friends and twins. Okay, so on my channel I have this video called Save the Elephants.
Okay.
My roommate, my best friend, is obsessed with elephants.
Okay.
Like I was gonna bring you some elephant mugs, but like those are off limits. Because like if they break, all hell will break loose.
Oh no.
But,
okay. Understandable.
But I got an email from change.org.
Okay.
And they were like, I didn't read the email, so maybe I should have, because I'd probably like explain a lot. But the headline was 96 elephants a day poached and killed in Africa.
Okay.
96 a day. How many elephants are in Africa? Because like, do you know? Because I don't know how many elephants are in Africa.
I have no idea.
Well, they're all dead, so.
Apparently, 96 a day?
96 a day.
Like, my gosh.
But do you know what they use like elephant material for?
No.
I've heard like ivory.
Okay, of course. We know about ivory.
But like, there's a website, and I'm ashamed almost that I went on this website, but you can buy elephant products. It's not even the black market. Like it's totally like this is who we are.
It's like a
this
thing.
is us now. But the people buy like coffee tables made out of their legs.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
like, it's insane. This got really dark real quick.
It did. Like we were laughing and now we're crying. Oh my gosh.
Now they're like, yeah, no, this is a real problem.
So many elephants are dead.
So many elephants.
No, but seriously,
are dead. Yeah, like,
that's so
real.
sad.
Yeah. So I wanted to know
We're
if anybody,
coping by making it a joke.
by making a joke. Like that's how I deal with everything. But like, which is pretty typical of a lot of people I met here. Like
you know what? I think same. I think so.
Yeah. But like,
It's so
I don't
sad.
know. So I'm still trying to get over that.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe by making a video about it, someone would tell me like the reason why this might be okay.
Right.
But so far everyone's like, no, that's jacked. Like,
It's jacked.
that's jacked.
I mean, going out of your way to kill the animal is what makes it
Yeah,
like.
they have to be really hard to like get all.
Maybe if
killed.
they were already passed away. I don't know.
They're not.
They're not.
Totally like.
No, I know, but like,
Like-
maybe in a blue moon it would be okay in that case because you
Yeah.
were looking for that like other side. So
Yeah.
if they were already like passed away, maybe that would be okay. But the fact of going out of your way to kill such a gentle creature.
Yeah. I mean, like, if
furniture.
you see them in the wilderness, they will like attack you. Not like out of anger, just like we're giant
Well,
creatures and you're
yeah.
dead now because like we're so much bigger than you.
And because we don't know who you are.
Kind of
Right?
like me in a preschool.
In a preschool?
Yeah.
You would attack the preschoolers?
I used to be a preschool teacher.
Dude, I used to work at a daycare as well.
Every single second we become closer.
We do.
Yes.
We're bonding on camera.
The camera. This is so like this is happening.
But it's
now.
real, yes.
This is so real.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So this is really important, I think.
Okay.
Some people, like, especially where you're from, may not think so.
Right.
Maybe that was me. A lot of things that say are inappropriate at this point, I can't apologize for it. But it's been like almost a month. Like tomorrow, this actually happened on my dad's birthday, which I was very excited for him about. Since the national legalization of gay marriage.
That's right.
How do you feel about that?
You know what? My answer might seem a little bit not 100% clear.
I've been waiting for that because so far everyone, I pulled this thing and I'm like, everyone's
Like-
like, oh, I love it. Like,
yes,
100%.
no, I love it. And
but I want like a real answer.
Yes, my real answer is, you know, regardless of what anybody watching believes, listen, my answer is for maybe both sides. So we can all come to an understanding, because where I am from, you know, there's a lot of just hatred, like flat
Yeah, girl,
out.
I've been there.
You've been to Alabama?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
like, and there's just so much hatred. And you know what I believe is that, you know, if we're going to be Christians, okay, we need to love people regardless of what you believe, because it is a free country and it's okay to have your own opinions, but not when you're going out of your way to hurt people, to make people feel less than, to make people feel unworthy of love. Everyone's worthy of love, regardless of what you believe.
Goodness, this is the only like real answer I've gotten so far. Everyone's like, yeah, but like it's cool. I love it, 100%.
It goes deeper. It's deeper than the issue, and I think that that's what people aren't realizing is, you know what? You're allowed to have your own opinion.
Yeah.
You're allowed to agree. You're allowed to not agree, and that's fine. But what I believe is that regardless of what you believe, you need to love people, and if you're going to be a Christian, you need to practice what you preach. And I personally believe that because we're talking about, like, you know, Alabama and people's responses.
Yeah, like I only asked this question because I own this mug, and because you're from Alabama.
Right.
So I was like, this is going to be funny.
Yeah.
Like this started out as a comedy thing, but this is like a real answer.
No,
now,
but
like,
this is serious. You know, guys, I identify as a Christian. I'm a Christian.
Same.
But yes, and you know what? Jesus hung out with the liars and the cheats.
Jesus chilled with them.
I'm saying, like, Jesus chilled with everyone, and you know what? He loved everyone regardless, because he knew that his love was what will like make people who they're supposed to be. And it's like, you know what? Regardless of what you believe, Jesus loved people, and that's what we need to do too.
Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. That's like
no, seriously.
That's the only real answer I've gotten. And like that's so funny. Like it was totally like a question that like it's a real question, but it's like a joke because it's kind of funny.
Right.
Only because I have this mug. Like it's funny.
I mean, these mugs are
like,
fly though. These mugs are fly.
They're really cool.
I want this one. I'm jealous. But seriously,
really cool.
that's my answer, is regardless of what you believe out there, listen, everyone deserves to be loved.
I wish we had a fan right now so I could be like, let this blow in the wind.
We are like flipping our like invisible.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's all about
awesome.
Yeah.
That's so much fun.
Regardless.
Yeah, every answer I've gotten so far has been like, oh my god, yes, I love it. I love, what was the question? Subscribe to my channel? Yes.
Right, like so
and
surface level.
It's like, all right.
Especially as like from the South, I had to really take a look at it and say, okay, what do I think? What do I think? And you know what? Regardless, it's all about practicing what you preach, which is loving people, and just, you know what? You can't change anyone. You can't make anyone be anything that they're not. Like, that's up to the person to reinvent themselves if they want to. And you know what? You're freaking fabulous. And it's like,
I didn't say I was. I'm just kidding. What are you saying?
Yes, actually, you didn't need to. Anyway.
Actually, my wife is outside. I'm just kidding. No.
But yeah, you guys. So that's what I think. I know that was really deep, really
that
fast.
was really deep. Like,
but that's how I feel. I'm passionate about it.
See, like, if you talk to me like off camera, or like if I'm not like making a video or something like that, like sometimes I say things that are like, I actually feel like this is how I feel like this is really important to me. Yeah. But for the most part, like, I'm just joking about things.
Right.
Because that's what I am. Like, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, especially off camera, like when you talk to me in real life, I'm like super like passionate about a lot of things.
Yeah.
So when I come on here and I ask people that question specifically, I say it as a joke.
Right.
Because it's funny.
So
like,
what do you think about
funny.
it?
Like, because I don't know that, and because it's obviously like that's the joke, but no one's giving me a real answer. I'm like, that was sweet. Like, that was awesome.
Okay, good. You know, that's how I feel.
And you didn't even know that question was coming.
No,
like,
I didn't.
I didn't tell you.
Well, I've really thought of it. It's an important thing.
Like, I've been thinking about this.
I mean,
I had a long drive from Alabama. Now I'm in LA.
That's all I thought about. But really, I had to search my soul and say, like, okay, what would be my answer to this question? And my answer is, regardless.
Your soul must be very like open to you to search, because that was quick. Like,
well, you know, I have a ton of friends who got married at that time, and I was happy to see them so happy.
At the VMAs, or?
Right, at the VMAs. Right, Queen Latifah's my friend.
Queen Latifah.
Not really, but Queen, you're awesome.
If I had to change my name, it would be Queen Latifah.
all one. That would be like one name. Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah, and then
Converse.
Smith would be my last.
Queen
and
Latifah, Converse, Queen Latifah Smith, and we are Queen Latifahs.
I mean, we are twins, so.
We are twins.
Yeah.
So that's a fun fact. She's actually my sister. We're twins.
No, seriously.
Anyways, we are going to go right now, and she's going to sneak me into the You Now booth. Like, it's actually going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you can subscribe. Tell them, because I'll mess it up. Or like they can watch you.
Subscribe to me on younow.com/Brittany J Smith. I'm also on youtube.com/Brittany J Smith.
Yes.
And pretty much if you just search Brittany J Smith on Instagram, I'm gonna pop right up.
Yeah,
and I
she's
see
really
you there.
popular. And you guys can subscribe to my channel at youtube.com/JakeConverse, or you can just search my channel name on YouTube, and that's Jacob Converse, because consistency doesn't matter to me. And you guys, we use all of Datavideo's equipment today, and like if you look at these lights and these cameras and these mics, we're like, it's really cool. And this green screen, like it just changes behind us, and it actually shines through my cup because this part of the rainbow is green. That's really funny.
I'm so jealous.
Yours is a little bit different.
It's okay.
But we used all of their equipment because they were so kind to have me here, and also the nicest people. And so you guys can go on their website and you guys can purchase all of this stuff. Like I said, it's at really good prices. Like they've got the sick hookup on some real dope equipment.
Nice.
I just pulled that out of my thumb pocket. And I will see you guys at a later date. Let your